Hello, everyone. Welcome to this Business Advisory Services update. And today I have well-known accountancy industry consultant, Mark Holton, a director of Smith Inc., with me. We're going to be previewing the matters that Mark and I are going to discuss in a 30-minute conversation on business advisory services that we're presenting on Wednesday, 9 December at 11 a.m. AEDT, 10 a.m. AEST. How are you today, Mark?
You're very well, Peter. Yourself?
Good, thanks. What do you think the issues are going to be going forward for accountants planning their activities for 2021?
Oh, Pete, I certainly think 2021 is a great opportunity for the accounting industry. I think we've all been locked down with JobKeeper, government stimulus, working from home, and a million other problems in 2020. I think we'll just write that year off, Pete. But what I really think the opportunity is to get out there and do a little bit more strategy work with clients. Certainly looking to have discussions with clients. And I'll be honest with you, Pete, I'd be doing that now as often as I could, going and having a cup of coffee with every single business client I could and talking to them about what their plans are next year.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Into a more, fluent position in their business post-COVID. I'd be talking to them about cash flow and debtors. But more importantly, I reckon, I'd just be having a conversation with them about what's their strategy for success. What are they looking to do? And Pete, you know who I target? I target all those clients that got JobKeeper.
That's right. And there's still thousands on JobKeeper, isn't there? So they're obviously the ones that are still down more than 30% in revenue loss.
Well, Pete, you've got to be in a position where you're losing 30% to qualify.
Yeah.
So how many clients do we have that got JobKeeper? I'll call it one, then got two, won't get three.
Yeah.
Or some that's just got JobKeeper one, or the first stage of it.
Yeah.
I'll be having a cup of coffee with them and talking to them about how do we get that 30% back.
Yeah.
What do we need to do? Who's going to do it? When's it going to be done?
Yeah.
Great opportunity, Pete. Great opportunity.
And probably will be a bit more. And the other item I think we'll be discussing next week, Mark, is funding of businesses. Banks have lent a lot of money already, haven't they? And I hear they're getting a bit tough with the SME market. So some accountants should be looking, or probably all accountants should be looking at talking to their clients about the alternatives, such as crowdsourced funding.
Oh, exactly, Pete. I've always believed accountants should be having discussions with clients about their pre-lending requirements, getting into their head now, talking to them about, do you need to borrow, what for, when, how much, modes can we operate to borrow. So we all know since the Royal Commission, banks have become tougher. What we're going to look at really is how do we get the banks to say yes and plan for them.
And there is a loan facility there, the federal government and the Reserve Banks put up. They've supplied the money at a low interest rate to the banks, and it's 50% guaranteed by the federal government. But some of the banks seem a little bit reluctant to be really pushing that, probably because they're wearing half the risk because they can't ask for security. Although I hear some of them are asking for bank guarantees from directors.
Yeah, I think that's one of the great challenges, Pete, isn't it? There's certainly arrangements there to assist small business, but whether the lenders are willing to take that risk is the key issue. Okay.
Well, Mark, I look forward to going through these issues and a few others with you next Wednesday, 9th of December at 11 a.m. AEDT. 10 a.m. AEST. Just these time zones get me.
It makes it hard to work out what time zone we're on in this country, honestly.
Yeah, if someone rings me now and I've really got to think through what time I've got to ring them back. But anyhow, that's when it's on. You can book for this free webinar by going to www.essbiztools.com.au and scroll down to book a webinar and book. Or you can watch us live on Facebook if that suits you better. We'll be on air from 11 a.m. AEDT. So thanks, Mark, and I look forward to talking to you next week.
And likewise, Pete. See you then.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye.